Ooh, and breathe. At least this one isn't going to be singing I Want a Bike. Say again, don't just turn that fan off. You're not a fan of fans. Do you want yours switching off or leaving on? I think all the others are off anyway, aren't they? Apart from that one. Fabulous. Right, let's turn these off, Twinkle. Is that on? Yay, everything seems to be working so far. That's good. Right then. So let's start off standing up this morning. Feet together, roll your shoulders back and down your spine, turn your arms to face forward. Brace your core and just focus onto your breathing for a few moments. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose. It's gone to the extreme loud now, hasn't it? Breathe in and breathe it out. And again, just a couple more breaths here. Breathe in and breathe out. One last time. Take a deep breath in, lift your arms up, link them together at the top and extend as high as you can. Look up towards your hands if you can and just stay there. Just still breathing nice and steady, extending and expanding through the lungs at the bottom of the rib cage. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, dive down, arms come all the way out and down. Allow your hands to drop down towards the floor wherever you can get to and stay there. Keep breathing nice and steady. Try and lengthen your spine a little bit if you can, looking forward towards the front of your mat. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, relax your spine. Drop your chin to your chest and hold your elbows with your hands. Just staying where you are. Your body might sway a little bit, don't worry. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, release the arms, unroll the spine. Bring your head up, roll your shoulders back. Take a deep breath in. Morning, Chantal. Lift the arms up. Extend and press away. Take a lean to your right side. Fantastic, well done. Bring it back to the top, lean over to your left. And bring it back up to the top. Take it over to your right side again. Take your right arm down and behind, wrap it right around the back of the waist and stretch as far as you can with those fingers. Gently release, bring that arm up, take it over to your left side, big stretch first and then drop that arm down, wrap it round the back of the waist and extend as far as you can. And gently release, come all the way back up to the top, deep breath in, lift and extend, lift up onto your tiptoes if you can. You might need to totter around a bit like Tina Turner and that's fine. And then gently bend your knees, press your heels into the floor, keep reaching straight up. So you're just bending your knees very, very slightly. Straighten your legs, dive down towards the floor. Hold your elbows straight away, drop your head down. Breathe in, as you breathe out, unroll. Roll the shoulders back, breathe in, lift up, big stretch. Breathe out, take it across to the right. Right arm comes down and behind straight away. Keep stretching and extending. Breathe in and lift all the way up to the top. Breathe out, go over to the left. Take your left hand behind. Extend and hold. Breathe in and lift. Hold at the top, bend your knees, press into your heels, stretch the lower calves. Breathe in, stretch high and release all the way down. Very gently, keeping your feet flat on the floor, just sway your weight towards the ball of the foot and towards the heel. So it's a gentle sway forwards and sway back. So you're not going very far, you're not trying to walk your hands out, you're just pressing the weight into the front and the back of the feet. And that stretch should go up and down the legs as you do this. As you push back, it will be higher in the hamstrings. As you push forward, it will go lower into the calves. Do 2 more presses here, nice and steady. 1 more time. And gently release. Unroll your spine. Bring it all the way back up to the top. Roll your shoulders back. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out. Right arm comes down. Wrap it around and extend. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out. Take it over to the left. Left arm comes around the back and extend. Bring it all the way back up to the top. Stretch those hands, lift up onto your tiptoes as high as you can. Stay there. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, drop your heels down, bend your knees, keep reaching up. Fantastic. Straighten the legs, dive down. Hold the elbows straight away. And then release your hands to the floor, rock forwards, rock back. Again, just keeping those legs, the feet together, sway forwards very gently and backwards. Just releasing the calves, the hamstrings, right up into the back of the knee and the back of the calves and thighs. Now holding it here, put your fingertips on the floor, extend your right leg back. Wherever you can get it to go to is fine. Lovely. Now if you can, extend your right arm up. Doesn't matter if you can't. Half moon pose. Wonderful. Well done. Gently bring that hand down. Bring your foot down. Bend your knees very slightly, not too far. Keep your heels on the floor. And then straighten those legs again. Lift your left leg up at the back this time, as far as you feel comfortable. Once you've got that, extend your left arm and hold. Bring that hand all the way back down, bring your foot in, bend your knees slightly, press your hips down, keeping your heels into the floor. Now take a deep breath in, stretch the arms forward and up, lifting slightly about halfway and hold, so you're into a proper chair pose. Push your bottom back and down, hands extend up and away. Fantastic, well done. Take a deep breath in, lift up, straighten your legs, push back into the hips, extend the arms back slightly, doesn't matter how far you go. Keeping your body here, take your hands down and behind you, wrap them round at the back and hold onto your elbows again. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Bring yourself back to centre, very gently, head back to the middle, release the arms and roll your shoulders back. Well done. Move to the front of your mat. You're going to do a sun salutation. So take a deep breath in, lift all the way up. Breathe out, dive down. Do your half lift. Hands drop to the floor, step back to plank. Bracing the core, lower down. Release your body, relax the feet, push into your hands. Lift your chin. Pull your toes under at the back, brace your core, push up and back, press into the heels. Take a big step forward, one foot then the other. Relax there for a second, then breathe in, lift all the way up to the top. Breathe out, bring those hands down. Lovely. Do the same thing again. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down, step back to plank. And lower down to the floor. Inhale up. Pause for a second, brace the core, exhale, push back. Inhale, step in and stay there. Exhale, relax. Inhale all the way back up to the top. Exhale, release. Do one more, please. Last one. Breathe in. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, half lift. Breathe out, step back. And lower. Fantastic, well done. Relax your feet, breathe in, lift up. Toes under, push back. Fantastic, breathe in, step it in. Breathe out, relax down. Deep breath in, lift all the way up to the top. Breathe out, bring your hands in. Lovely, well done. You all okay? Keep the hands together, bring your right knee up, open it out to the side, and stretch straight up towards the ceiling. If you really struggle with this one, put your blocks next to your feet and put your toes on the blocks. Lovely, well done. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, stretch up, lift a little bit higher if you can. And then see if you can lean back very tightly. Doesn't matter if you can't, just give it a whirl. Gently bring it back up to the top and release down. Well done. It's not easy, not meant to be. Bring your hands in, stretch up again into your tree pose. Find your center. Fantastic, well done. Lift up and extend a little bit higher. And then lean back slightly if you can. Doesn't matter if you can't, do what you can do. Breathe in, lift all the way up to the top. Breathe out and release the arms down. Well done, roll your shoulders back. Take a forward fold again. Take your hands right down to the floor and turn sideways on. Walk your feet back into a down dog and stay there. So take your feet about hip distance apart. Find where you feel comfortable. Turn your fingers out slightly, stretch your fingers out. Press your fingertips into the floor and the heels of the hands, and it takes the pressure off your wrists. Just stay there for a few seconds. You might need to sway your hips side to side. That sometimes eases any tension in the lower back. If you need to bend one knee and then the other, paddle the heels, that's okay too. Just see if you can press your head down between your biceps. Draw your navel towards your spine. Should feel a bit like it's hollowing out. Take a deep breath in, lift right up onto your tiptoes, drop your knees down to the floor, sit back into your heels, rest your body down. Give your wrists a bit of a wriggle, they probably need it right now. Wriggle your fingers, massage the inside of your wrist with your thumbs if you need to. Okay, from there, come up onto hands and knees. Gently cat to cow, so push your spine up towards the ceiling, drop your head down, and then release the tailbone, lift your chin. Do the same again, tuck under and press, and gently release. 2 more times, tuck under and press, really push into those hands, and release. 1 more time, and gently release it back to neutral position. Well done. Take your feet round to the front of you, bring yourself onto your bottom, and you're going to sit onto your 2 blocks. So again, as always, put yourself on your blocks, make sure they're together before you actually put all your body weight on them, because if they pinch your bum it hurts a lot. Now it doesn't matter which foot you've got in front, because we're going to swap them over in a minute anyway. Just cross your feet over if you can and rest it there. Lovely. Okay, just wriggle around, make sure you're comfy-ish. Not going to be really comfortable, but comfy-ish. So hands resting onto your legs. Roll your shoulders back and down, lift up through the chin and the chest. Breathe in. As you breathe out, put your chin onto your chest, push your spine back, round through your spine. Keep holding onto those knees, otherwise you'll fall off the back of your blocks. Feel that stretch go right down the spine, either side. Do the same again. Breathe in and lift. Breathe out and tuck under. Press back through the spine and hold. Lift up one more time, deep breath in. As you breathe out, take your hands to the floor. See if you can walk them forwards without falling off your block and drop down slightly. Just go to where you feel comfortable. Doesn't matter where that is. Fantastic. Gently release, bring yourself up. Switch your feet over, so the other foot's in front. Lean straight forward and down again. So just find where you're okay. Lean forwards and down, go straight into that one. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, unroll your spine. Bring your hands all the way in. Twist around to the right side, left hand across. Really rotate, look over your shoulder if you can. Fantastic, well done. Release, switch sides, go the other way. And gently bring it back to the centre. Well done. Bring your feet in, so your feet are just in front of you. You're going to bring your right foot in, extend your left leg down wherever it goes to, doesn't really matter. You're just going to pull that foot as close to your blocks as you can. You can either put your hands on the floor and tip your weight into that leg, or you can just hold on to it. Whichever way you do it is fine. All you're trying to do is keep that heel down and stretch into the lower part of your calf. If you can stretch forward with the same hand as your leg that's extended, go for it. If as you do this you find this knee is opening out to the side, wrap your arm around it, hold on to your tricep. If you can't reach your foot at that point, just hold your shin. Fantastic, well done. Bring it back to the centre. Take that knee out towards the corner, so you're pointing the foot towards the corner of your mat. Elbow comes down on the inside of that leg, hands together and press them down. So without lifting your hip off the floor, push the knee across, so you're pressing the palms across to your right side and holding there. You should feel a stretch through your inner thigh and through your hip. Just keep it there to start with. Fantastic. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, straighten your arm. Really push that right arm back. Left hand is going to go to the side and you're going to turn your head to the left. So you're really pushing against that right leg. Fantastic, well done. Gently release, bring it back to centre. Bring that knee in and extend the leg down to straight. Woo. Give it a wobble. Do the same thing with the other side. So bring your left foot in. Bring it as close to your bottom as you can. Wrap your arm around that leg so it stays there. Hand at the back to push you forward if you need to. If you can reach your foot, hold on to it. If you can hold your arm at the same time, go for it. It will help keep your knee close to you. Fantastic, well done. Gently release, take that left foot out towards the corner. So again, elbow on the inside of that leg, hands together. Press your hands down and then push that knee across by pressing your arms across to the left. Keep that heel on the floor. Keep it there. Sit as tall as you can for your spine. And then when you're ready, extend that left arm away, really press against the leg, right hand to the side, and just look to the right side. So still pressing back with that left arm. Fantastic, well done. Breathe in. As you breathe out, gently release. Bring that leg in, extend it forwards, give them a little bit of a wriggle, extend up really high, breathe in. As you breathe out, fold down towards your feet and hold still. Gently release, bring yourself back up, bend your knees again, place the soles of the feet together. Sit as tall as you can, and then you can either hold your toes and press down with your elbows, or you can reach forward with your hands. Either way does the same stretch. By reaching forward, you're pushing the legs to go further, so it's up to you. Well done. Bring yourself all the way up, take your feet out towards the corners of the room. As far out as your legs will go, doesn't matter where that is. Lift up really tall, still sitting on the blocks, lean towards your ankles. Now you'll feel this fairly quickly, quite high up in your legs, so bear that in mind. Hold it there, wherever you can get to. Bring your left hand across, and then release back, and then your right hand across, and release back. Keep that going. One side, release, and the other side. It should get less painful or less uncomfortable the more you do. Fantastic, well done. Now bring your hands across to the right, hold it there. Lift your left arm up, extend it up towards the ceiling. So you can put your arm on the inside of that leg and press against it so you can pull your top arm back a little bit further. Reach up with your hand. Turn your palm to face the ceiling. Press upwards with your arm. Feel that stretch go right down your left side of your body. Keep breathing. And then take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, begin to allow the arm to just drop over. You'll feel the stretch increase. Don't collapse forward into it. Just let the arm pull you over a bit further. As you breathe and hold these, you will start to drop down a little bit further. That's normal. That's good. Gently release. Bring that hand all the way down and come back to center. Woo! We okay? Lean down again. Bring your right hand across. Oh yeah, that's hard now. Lift the arm up to the top. After doing the other side, this one is always tough, I think. Bring that arm onto the inside of the leg. Just press against the leg with your arm, extend up with your hand to start with. When you're ready, flex your palm, push your palm up towards the ceiling. Keep breathing. Now take a deep breath in. As you do so, stretch up and allow the arm to come over slightly. Just allow it to come over. Don't let it drop down in front of you. Keep it over the top. As you start to breathe and relax more, you will go slightly further. Fantastic. Well done. Breathe in. As you breathe out, relax your arm. Come back to center. Lift up, breathe in. As you breathe out, reach down. You should go further. You are nearly done. And gently release it there. Bring yourself all the way back up to the top. Carefully lift one knee, bring the foot in. And then the other one, they might not go together. Just give them a minute. And then give your feet a bit of a shake. Lean back onto your hands. Without falling off your blocks, just sway your knees side to side. Fabulous, well done. Do a couple more sways, nice and easy. And then from there, bring it back to centre. Move yourself off your blocks, so take them out of the way. Just pop them to the side. We all okay? Just cross the feet however you're comfortable. Right hand on the floor. Stretch the left arm over. And then lean into it. So that shoulder's coming down towards your knee. Push across. This shouldn't be agony. It should feel okay. Can't guarantee. Breathe in. Lift all the way up to the top. Coming down that arm. Do the same on the other side. So lift it up and over. Go across to where you feel okay, and then bring that arm across, reach, so the shoulder comes towards the knee. And then release, bring it all the way back to centre, relax it there, well done, roll your shoulders back. Swing your feet round to one side, and then lie yourself down onto your front. You'll need your blocks in a minute, so make sure they're fairly close by. Not 3 million miles away. So rest your body down here, just relax your forehead onto your hands, bring your feet together and swing up into Sphinx Pose. So elbows come underneath, roll your shoulders back and down, lengthen through the spine, lengthen through your chin and your chest, hold it there. Try and keep your heels together at the back if you can. Look over your right shoulder. Bring it back to centre, look over your left shoulder. And bring it back to centre. Very carefully, see if you can press into your arms. You might not be able to, don't worry if you can't. If your arms go a bit funny when you try and lock them up, that's fine, don't do it. Hold still wherever you can get to. Press your shoulders down your spine. Lovely, well done. Breathe in. As you breathe out, elbows come down, swing them out to the side, relax your head onto your hands. Grab a block. Just one. Bring your right knee round to the side of you, so it's roughly at a right angle to your body. If that's not far enough, if you're quite bendy, you can bring that leg further forward. If you're not particularly bendy, leave it there. You're going to place your block underneath the inside of your thigh, just above your knee. So you don't want to put the pressure right onto the knee, just above it. And then rest back down. So once you're there, you'll probably find you need to wriggle around a little bit with your hip and your knee in that position to find where you're okay. Stay there for a mo. Fantastic, well done. From there, you're going to swing yourself up into Sphinx Pose again, which is awkward because that knee's out to the side, but hold it there anyway. Elbows on the floor, forearms pressing down, push your chin and your chest forward, and pull the shoulder blades away from your ears. Keep it there a little bit longer. Breathe in. As you breathe out, look over your right shoulder towards your foot. Bless you. That was a good one. Bring it back to centre and release back down. Take that block out from underneath your leg and move your leg carefully back to straight. Oh, that's a good one. Do the same stretch on the other side. So you've got to bring the left leg round, find where you feel comfortable. So it might go straight to the side, it might come further forward. Lift your knee, put the block underneath your inner thigh, just above the knee. Don't want it directly on the knee joint. And then from there, pop yourself back down to the floor. Now again, you might need to wiggle around, find where your hip feels okay. Rest it there again first. Fantastic, well done. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, swing those elbows underneath you. Roll your shoulders back and down the spine, lengthen through your chin and chest, and hold it still. Fantastic, well done. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, look over your left shoulder towards your foot. Gently release, bring yourself back to centre. and relax your body down. Whew. Take that block away and slide your leg down to straight. Whoa. Okay, from there, swing your elbows out to the side and your hands sitting at right angles to your arms. Breathe in. As you breathe out, press into those hands, peel away from the floor, lengthen through the chin and the chest, and look up. Keep it there. Breathe in. As you breathe out, relax down. Staying there with your arms, bring your feet together and do exactly the same thing again. Press away from the floor, lift up, extend and hold. Fabulous. Gently release it down. Now see if you can bring your hands a bit closer to you this time. So move them back slightly so they're in line with your shoulders. Press again. Push into those hands. Shoulder blades pull down the spine. Lift and extend and push your chin forward and up. Brilliant. Well done. Breathe in. As you breathe out, keep your chin extended and lengthen as you lower down. Now this time, hands right next to your armpits. Squeeze the shoulders in and the elbows back. You're going to roll your shoulder blades down the spine before you push into the hands. Lift up and extend to wherever you can get to and hold it still. Stay there. You can lift your chin, go for it. If you can't, don't. Fantastic. Well done. Breathe in. As you breathe out, release. Elbows bend back. Release all the way down. Slide your hands out to the side. Bend your right knee. Push into your right hand and take that foot across. Doesn't matter if you can reach your foot or not. Just see if it will go to your hand. If it will, great. If it won't, don't stress about it. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, release. And do exactly the same thing to the other side. So bend your left knee, push with your left hand, push that leg across. See if you can reach your foot. If you can, lovely. If you can't, don't stress. Do what you can do. Gently release, relax that foot, bring it all the way back to center, bring your hands in, push all the way up onto hands and knees, and then sit right back into your heels, stretching back so you're resting those legs. Now from there, take your knees fairly wide apart, so they're as wide as you can get them to go, toes just meeting. Bring your blocks in, and you're going to rest down into your child's pose or into your half frog pose. So you're going to rest it down here first. Make sure your knees are in a position you feel okay in, and then you're going to put your elbows onto your blocks and press your head down towards the floor, placing your hands just at the back of your neck. So you're stretching yourself through the triceps and the shoulders as well. If it's too much on those blocks, feel free to put them away and do it with your head and shoulders resting down near the floor. Adding the blocks just gives you a bigger range of movement to stretch further through those arms and lats. If your feet don't feel comfortable together, you can move them apart, that's fine. Fantastic, well done. Release your hands, take your hands back to where they were, walk your hands back in, lift your body up, come up onto your knees first, and then begin to walk the legs together. You might not like it. Sit back and rest for a second. Now, from there, you're going to bring your right foot in and place it really close, and just press your weight towards that knee again. So you're keeping your other leg on the floor, heel is down, press your weight into that foot again. So you're stretching your calf again. If you need to do this up on your leg instead and press into it here, that's fine. It's just a little bit easier on that back knee. Okay, so if you're doing that one, you've just got that back leg resting, pressing down. The heel always stays on the floor for this stretch. And then gently release and switch sides. So bring the other knee in or foot in. Again, you can stay here with the foot really close and just push your weight into the foot, or you can take it a step further if your knee doesn't like being bent that far and press into that leg. So again, your heel stays down. You're really pressing into the calf to stretch down through the Achilles tendon. Brilliant, well done. And gently release, bring it back to center. Swing your feet right round to the front. We know what's coming. The nice stretches. So lie yourself down onto your back. You want your knees bent, feet flat on the floor to start with. So lower all the way down. Rest your spine. Okay, just bring your right knee towards your chest first. Give that leg a hug. Straighten your left leg down. And then pull that knee across to the left side very slightly. You don't need to go to the floor. So just pull it across gently. And then take hold of that knee with your right hand. Open it out to the side. So again, just stretching through the hip. You might not feel massive stretch now. You've done lots of hip stretches today. Bring it across again. This time your left hand is going to bring that knee all the way across, as far across as you can go. Extend your right arm at the side, and if you can straighten your right leg, go for it. Doesn't matter if you can't, just do what you can do. Fantastic. Bend that knee, bring it up to the top, give it a squeeze towards you, lift your head towards it, and then relax it down. Do the same with the other leg. So bring your left knee in, give it a squeeze towards you first. Bracing the core, you're going to pull that knee across just very slightly towards the opposite shoulder, feeling the stretch in your hip. If you find you get really uncomfortable in there, release the stretch and go back into it. Usually that will solve that. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, open that knee out to the side. Hold it there again. So again, your right heel is pressing away, so you'll squeeze that leg down. You might not feel a big stretch. You've stretched it already quite a lot so far. Bring it back to center this time. Take your right hand onto the outside of that leg. Push that knee across as far as you feel comfortable. If you want to extend that leg to straight, go for it. Extend your left arm to the side and feel the stretch go through the underarm and the shoulder as well. Fantastic, well done. Breathe in. As you breathe out, gently release. Bend that knee, bring it back to center. Give it a big squeeze towards you. Lift your head towards it and relax it down. Well done. From there, you're going to need your blocks to do our favorite hip flexor stretch. So bend your knees, feet flat on the floor. Lift your bottom up and put one block underneath. If that's not enough, lift again and place the second block underneath as well. So listen to your body. If something's too much, come out of it. From there, extend your legs down to straight. Extend your arms right over your head and take a big stretch from your fingertips right through to your toes. Keep breathing nice and steady. Try and breathe right down into your belly. And what you should find is as you exhale, you should start to feel the stretch going through the front of your hips and your pelvis. Flex your feet and push your way through your heels and stretch away with your hands. So you're just extending a little tiny bit further. And then gently relax. Bend your knees, bring your feet back to flat on the floor. Bring the arms over. You're going to press into your heels, lift the hips very slightly and slide the blocks away. Begin to rest your spine down really carefully, really slowly. Take it all the way back down to the floor and just allow your pelvis and your spine to relax. Relax your arms and your legs into a position that's comfortable for you and just close your eyes. Breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your nose. Breathing in deeply and breathing out slowly. Breathing in a sense of calm and peace. And breathing out any negative thoughts or negative energies you felt throughout the morning. Allowing your mind and your body to calm and still. As you take your next deep breath in, just begin to become aware of the room around you, aware of your breath moving through the lungs, and aware of any tension or tightness that you're still holding on to. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, let any tightness and tension go. And when you feel ready, bring your knees towards your chest, give the legs a hug toward you, and take a gentle sway from side to side, just easing any tension from the middle of your back. When you feel ready in your own time, bring yourselves back to a seated position, taking your time so that you don't feel faint. Do you feel refreshed? Nice. I like that word, nice. Covers a multitude of sins, doesn't it? Have a lovely day, guys. Whatever you're doing, enjoy your day. Don't work hard unless you've really got to. Remember to drink lots of water, and I will see you next week for classes. Yay! If any of you don't do anything at 8 o'clock in the morning, I know some of you already do the 5:15s, but next week we're doing 15 minutes of women's health specific yoga. So the yoga sequences that we do, they go into the 5:15 group, so if you don't normally do them and you want to have a look at them later on, you can. But all the yoga postures that we're focusing on this time and all the sequences that we do are designed for women's health. So they're all designed to help with dealing with the menopause and anxiety and all those kind of things. So it's a good stress release. So all is good. Who's that coming in? Come on in. Hello. How are you? How lovely to see you. Your hair looks fabulous.